Welcome back to the Download Podcast, where we talk about music and culture from a holy perspective or heavenly perspective. My name's Kendale.
And I'm Ben.
And welcome to the Download.
Welcome.
So, okay, we're back with a brand new episode, video episode. If you've been following us on YouTube, thank you. We're here. We jumped a few episodes, but yeah, we're glad you tuned in. So
yeah, it's been a minute since we've been back. What have you been up to?
I've been working. I've been working my butt off. Yeah, just serving at church and just connecting with folks. I feel like almost every other week at least there's like something going on. We're having like game night at the house, or we're going to somebody else's house, or we're going to play ping pong, and there's so much going on.
Did you have a good Christmas?
I did, yeah. Christmas was like really good. It was very joyful, very fun, and just nice. Yeah. I feel like, it topped the last Christmas. So what about yours?
Christmas was good. I went home to Massachusetts.
Nice.
It was nice. Yeah. I wish I could have stayed longer. Mm-hmm. There was this really sweet moment when I was leaving my sister's house where they were all like outside waving goodbye to me. And I was like driving away. I was like, this is so sad. Because I left on Christmas Day.
Oh, that's hard.
I know.
Yeah,
it was.
Yeah.
I was like, why did
that's
I do this?
Hard.
I know. But it was great. I mean, Christmas was great.
That's good.
Yeah.
I'm sure they really enjoyed you being there.
Yeah,
too.
it was good. And then New Year's was fun. And it's 2024.
It's 2024.
Like, I can't believe it.
Yeah, we made it.
I feel my brain is still in like 2021.
Really?
I mean, not really, but just like time ever since the pandemic.
Oh, yeah.
Time has felt fake.
Yeah. Like soon somebody's going to snap their finger and it's going to be like, oh, no, we're back to 2022.
I'm like just telling myself already like, okay, I'm 65 years old.
Oh, man.
I'm kidding.
Oh,
man.
Man.
Am I?
That's a good question. Not gonna go any further on that, but no, that's good to hear. Yeah, I mean, you went home for Christmas. Was there anything new that you did, or?
I mean, no. I mean, okay. I rented a car.
Oh yeah.
I've done that a couple times.
You spent a lot of money. I
spent a lot of money going home. Yeah.
Man.
It's like $1,000 every year. I mean, that's like not the worst, but it's not.
It's once a year.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's worth it. I want to go see my family.
Yes.
If it was more, I'd spend it.
Let's go. Yeah. I love that attitude. We're just catching up on what has been. But a lot has happened. One thing that I thought was really interesting over this break, New Year's Eve, there was actually, people come together, they have celebrations, Have you ever been to like a night service at church for New Year's Eve at all?
Yes. When I was a kid.
Yeah. Same. I was like probably middle school in youth group. I think we did that a few times. But as an adult, I have not.
No, I haven't. I don't think.
I mean, I won't say I'm not, but I have not done that in a while.
Is it at midnight? Like, is that normally
like
when it's
you carry it over to midnight.
Yeah,
really,
okay.
I guess people probably meet, I don't know, maybe 10:30, something like that. I don't know how they do it now, but like a lot of people like to worship and pray through the New Year or whatnot. New Year's Eve over to the New Year. And it's cool. There was an uproar about one church who actually, they had the night service, New Year's Eve service. There's a special message that was presented. And in this message, there was kind of like a demonstration. Honestly, I only watched the video just a couple of times, so I don't really know what the message was about. But the pastor started playing Walk It Out.
Okay.
And so... And this is an ATL. So, I mean, I don't know. So when you play Walk It Out, like that triggers a lot of people. Like a lot of people are like, oh, this is my song. This is my jam. And so there were literally people in the altar like walking it out, like dancing that dance. And so there was a lot of uproar, on the socials.
Were people upset about it?
People were upset because they were like, well, if you're gonna play club music in the church, then why do I need to go to church? I could just go to the club. And so, there was that back and forth kind of thing. I'm not gonna lie. When I first saw it, I thought it was funny because I was like, I don't know, just the whole situation of people walking it out in church is hilarious to me. But I definitely understand, some people's opinions of like, that's just not necessary to do for a service. You can demonstrate that any other way. But that was a whole thing that happened, but it's over now. And I think we can move on with our lives.
Okay.
We'll be fine.
Okay.
For award shows. So, first of all, do you like award shows?
I feel like kind of.
Okay.
I do watch them like I used to watch them a lot. Like I would always watch the Grammys and the Oscars at least. I mean, I don't know, they're never as entertaining as you think they're going to be.
Right.
Unless the host is amazing.
Yeah.
Which that rarely happens. No offense.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a really hard job to host an award show.
Yeah.
Like
an incredible team of writers.
I don't even. I don't ever want to do that. That sounds terrifying.
I'd be like the prompter, go back, because I just missed the joke. So they're not gonna get it because I didn't.
Do you know who Billy Crystal is?
No clue.
He's Mike Wazowski in Monsters Inc. He plays
He
apparently
I wouldn't know him if he walked up to me on the street.
Apparently,
sorry
he's hosted the Oscars like a bunch of times in like the 80s and 90s, I think.
Okay.
It was considered like one of the best Oscars hosts.
Wow.
He is really funny.
I bet.
But I think obviously like he doesn't do that anymore.
Yeah.
And I feel like we're lacking.
And that's really interesting because I wonder because what they've been doing, they've been getting the entertainers like the actors and they've been getting the singers and the rappers to be the hosts, but I wonder if they actually brought on people that are actually announcers and broadcasters who do it for profession, if that would be better. I just wonder,
or Keke Palmer.
I
feel like she is underutilized.
You know what? Justice for Keke Palmer, because she is so underutilized.
She is hilarious.
She is.
And she has so much like presence to her.
Yes. Man, the way she literally carries the whole show.
I know.
And I know this because she recently hosted the Soul Train Awards. And it was phenomenal. When I tell you, phenomenal. She also had a performance in there, but like her delivery of everything, you can tell. Well, you can't really tell that she's doing ad lib, or that she's what do they call it? Doing improv.
Yeah.
She's so good. You could tell she lives this night and day. Like she's
so smart.
Yeah.
She's like everything she says, I'm like, how did you just come up with that?
Exactly.
She's so witty and funny and on it. Have you seen like the HelloFresh commercials?
Oh, listen. I'm about to subscribe to HelloFresh only because of Keke Palmer.
I know.
It's probably trash, but like,
they pop up all the time for me, and I just crack. She's so funny.
Breakfast for Life.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Do you watch award shows?
I do, and I try to catch really a lot of them. Recently, I felt the same where it hasn't been really giving me what I want. Well, not just what I want, but it's different. It's different now. Before, when I was growing up, it was just so spectacular. People were flying. People were like doing flips and like just performing, really giving it something. And I'm not saying people aren't doing that now. It's just a different dynamic because it may have something to do with, how quickly people are able to rise to fame, artist development. Like, people can blow up on TikTok easily, and now they're a star this year, and there's no time for artist development. There's no time to, like, you're trying to catch them up to speed, but they miss a whole bunch of steps. So I think that's where performance is lacking, where somebody can sing great, but they can't walk and sing. They don't know. They don't give you the theatrics of the performance. They're not telling the story. So, but that's what I miss in it. But I love award shows because I like to hear people sing and rap live. I want to know, do you actually have it? And some people are only studio musicians, but No, I love it. You know, I think the Oscars, even though Oscars isn't like a music award show, Oscars is interesting to watch and see like how they go about nominating people and picking people for that.
Wait, did you watch the Oscars the year that they announced the wrong Best Picture winner? And they said that La La Land won. And
oh yeah, I remember that.
Crazy. It's like if I wish that would happen.
Oh man,
like that kept. I was like, oh
yes. It was like, oh wait, hold up. They yeah.
I know. I don't know. I just kind of like. The Oscars are so long. Actually, wait. I have the nominations pulled up for the Oscars. Mm-hmm. Did you? I didn't see that many of the movies though.
Yeah.
If I'm being honest.
Yeah, I feel like same. I haven't watched that many movies to really have a stick in this fight.
Wait, so are you gonna watch the Oscars this year? Do you think? I'm gonna watch them.
I'll try,
and I'm gonna be like, I didn't see any of these movies.
I'll probably watch it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have an opinion on things I know nothing about.
Right, exactly, because that's what people do. But
well, wait, did you hear about like the Barbie drama where?
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, that's wild. So, I think Ryan Gosling was the only person that.
No, America Ferrera also was nominated for Best Supporting Actress, but for some reason.
Barbie
we're not talking
wasn't.
about that. Yeah, Margot Robbie wasn't nominated for Best Actress. And then Greta Gerwig, the director, wasn't nominated for Best Director.
Yeah.
And people are saying it like goes with the plot of Barbie where the man
interesting.
Wins.
I don't know.
I will say, I don't know if you saw this, but I'm Just Ken, that song from Barbie won
I saw
the Critics'
that.
Choice Award Best Original Song from a Movie. And I was like, oh, I don't know about that. I don't know if that makes sense. Because like, how can that win over that Billie Eilish song?
That's crazy to me.
That Billie Eilish song is one of the best secular songs I've heard in a long time.
Man,
that song is like so well written, and performed, and I don't know. That's just my opinion. She performed it. I know. I am not voting.
She performed that song.
Yeah,
but.
Her performance of that will be good though.
Yeah. Oh man.
That'll be really amazing. Good.
So what are the noms? What's the category?
Okay, I'm looking at these and I don't know.
Oh gosh, movies. Let's see. Oh my gosh.
Like I saw Oppenheimer. I saw Barbie. I really wanted to see Killers of the Flower Moon, but I didn't see it. I did see some of Maestro and I turned it off. But I didn't see most of these. So I don't even know why they're pulled up. Like, okay, wait. I did hear The Holdovers was really good, but I didn't see it. And you know what? I know that The Color Purple, they were really campaigning to get more nominations, but I think only Danielle Brooks got nominated for Best Supporting Actress. I love Danielle Brooks.
Yes.
She is such a shining light.
Yeah.
I wish I could talk to her. Yeah, because I saw her in The Color Purple on Broadway.
Okay.
And she was amazing, and she was she was in Orange Is the New Black, that Netflix show, at the same time. So she was living in Brooklyn, and she was getting up I think at like 3 or 4 in the morning, filming Orange Is the New Black during the day, and then going and doing The Color Purple on Broadway at night.
Man.
And The Color Purple, you do the show 8 times a week.
Wow.
When you're on Broadway.
Wow,
8
really?
shows a week.
Wow,
and she's filming a TV show at the same time. So I don't know when she was sleeping.
How did she memorize everything?
I have no idea.
That's crazy.
And she was incredible.
I bet.
So I just wanted her to win just because of that. But also Emily Blunt was nominated for Oppenheimer for Best Supporting Actress. And it's Emily Blunt's first ever Oscar nomination, which is kind of crazy.
Really? That's wild.
Yeah.
You know, we're just living in a time where, you know, we got to give honor where honors due. You know, that's what we got to start doing. And I feel like people have been doing that. They've been really campaigning like, okay, we need to give this person their flowers. And so I hope that we just continue to give people their flowers they deserve. Also, so for the Christian award shows was really cool. We have Dove Awards, which is done by the Gospel Music Association. Dove Awards is the kind of like staple. I won't say it's a mix. So it has contemporary Christian artists and the gospel artists. It celebrates all of them. So that's really cool. And then you also have the Stella Awards. Now the thing about the Stella Awards, this is the longest running Christian awards. It's been going for over 38 years.
Wow.
Yes, and it was the very first one for like Christian music. So,
when are those on?
I think in late summer, early fall.
Okay.
Yeah. And last year I think they did it in Las Vegas.
Okay.
That was a huge thing. The one thing I want to say about Stellar Wars is like you have to come dressed to him. Not to impress, but you have to come dressed as if you're going to God's house. Yeah. They came dressed. Like when I tell you every year it's like more and more. Like if you ever heard of Jay Bolin, he's like the fashion designer for a lot of gospel artists, for CeCe Winans.
Oh.
Yeah.
And so everyone shows up wearing him?
Huh?
Everyone's wearing him?
Everybody.
Wow.
Tasha Cobbs. Even the guys, like he does suits and stuff and, outfits, but he does a lot with dresses and jumpers for the women. Like he's really, he has a long resume.
And that's why he designed Tasha Cobb's hat. That was like a cowboy hat.
He did. Okay, y'all, if you haven't seen it, you need to go look up Tasha Cobb's Stellar Awards outfit, because she had, maybe it was a dress or something, that don't even matter, but she had this cap. It looked like a ball cap, baseball cap. I don't know, not baseball, just a cap, flat
with
top.
like the lid, like or whatever this is called.
Yeah,
What is this
I think it was like a
called?
flat top.
Okay.
And then, but the top of it looked like a cowboy hat.
Yeah, I saw that.
So I don't know. It was something new they were doing. I saw somebody else wear it like that, but I don't know. I don't know if that's gonna catch on. I don't.
I just love her.
Yeah. I love Tasha Cobbs. She is amazing, and we just appreciate her. So we got Dove Awards, Stellar Awards. I look forward to that because it's there's light to it and it's gonna be wholesome.
Yeah, I do. Okay, I mentioned for King and Country, it's my recommendation is their remake of Michael W. Smith's song "Place in This World." It's for a movie. Oh my gosh, I don't remember the name of the movie, but they remade it, and that was like a huge hit for Michael W. Smith in the early '90s, and I think it was a mainstream hit. I think it went to like number 6 on the Billboard Hot 100.
Oh wow,
which is awesome.
Yeah,
I just like I've always
incredible.
loved that song. And this new version is so good. And then at the end, Michael W. Smith comes in and sings like a final chorus. And the first time I listened to it, I was at the gym and I started crying and I was like, oh my gosh. But it's just beautiful. That song is so cool. Actually, quick story about that. I didn't know this, but I was kind of like reading about the song, and apparently Michael W. Smith has gotten like lots of like letters and heard stories about how the song has impacted people. But he said that one time there was a girl who was like 18 years old and she was driving. This is, I think, in the 90s. She was driving to go kill herself.
Wow.
And she had the radio on and that song came on and it like she gave her life to Jesus.
Wow.
And it changed her life.
Yeah.
And he said that
That's
like
incredible.
that story has like stuck with him. Isn't that amazing? I was like,
that's awesome.
Yeah. So I don't know. Do you know that song? It's basically just about like finding your, like asking God, like, what is my purpose? Like, it's the Christian. It's the Christian. What was I made for?
Yeah. What was I made for?
Anyway, that's my recommendation. It's
That's
so
good.
good. It's beautiful. It's so well done.
Yeah, that's really awesome. I'm sure I may have heard of the song. I can't recall it. But I think there's something to say about that. Music has impact no matter what you're talking about or how bad we think it is. I was just telling somebody today, like, the strings that are played, the chords that are used strike something inside of you physically. You hear those sound waves. Those sound waves affect you. But even more, the words behind it are so effective. So even when people sing about meaningless stuff, it's like still important. It's like, man, like, don't sing that because, it just all, I can only imagine like making music that doesn't have doesn't have an impact like
for the kingdom of God.
Yeah. I can't imagine making music that wouldn't have an impact for the kingdom of God because everything we do has to have purpose and it comes back to you. So that's really cool. And I think your music is definitely already doing that, which is really cool. Yeah.
God. What's your download or recommendation?
My recommendation, Ryan O'Fay, his song called Celebrate. And yes, Ryan O'Fay, Celebrate. And basically what the song is about, mind you, Ryan O'Fay is like a Christian R&B worship artist. And this song, I love the lyrics. Let's see. It begins, it says, I found my joy, I found my peace, I found my healing here in your presence. I found my treasure more precious than gold. The heart of my essence is here in your presence. And then like towards the chorus, it says, can you hear it? It's time to celebrate. There's a party in the heavens every time. It's just a song about celebrating. And it's so cool and it's vibey, but like,
wow.
It's like, yeah, we should be celebrating that.
Yeah.
And that's really cool.
Yeah.
So no, I love that song. I love Ryan O'Fay, what he's doing, and his sound is just really, really nice, and it's really needed. So that's my recommendation.
I love that.
Yeah.
Well, we would be remiss to not talk about the main download, which is me and Kendale are both Christians, and we just want to share the gospel really quick with whoever's listening, whoever is watching. We believe that Jesus Christ is the Lord and Savior, the Son of God. He died for your sins. He was resurrected, and he can give you new life if you give your life to Jesus. So if you haven't given your life to Jesus Christ, you can do it right now. Leave it in the comments if you do. But yeah, we're praying for you, and just thank you so much for listening.
Yeah. I guess it can cut out right there.
Right?